Okay, so we've added in our instruments now, and I'm going to skip forward. Obviously, the next step is to add in your bass, vocals, etc. But the process for all of that is exactly the same as what we've just been through. So I'm going to skip forward now to the point where I've got all 7 of my instrumentalists into one file. And you can see here they all are. So we're all there, and we're all in time, and I've had to split some of the video clips to get them in time, but on the whole it's been relatively pain-free. And what I want to start doing now is just adding in a few extra bits to add a bit of something extra to the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each band member again and just cut to them. So I'm going to start off with the drummer because there is an awesome drum solo. I think it's like here. And what I want to do is cut to the drummer for that drum solo. So I'm going to go back to my files and I'm going to drag Ben's video back in. I'm going to use the spikes again to line him up. Drag that back to the beginning so he's in roughly the right place. And if you remember, it was actually Ben's track that I used at the very beginning. So if I just drag that back to the beginning, that should be perfectly in line. Not far off at all. So if I come back along here to where that drum solo is, it's here. And what I want to do is just have that whole drum solo where it's just the drummer on the screen. So I'm actually going to split the clip just before the drum solo, so maybe like just here. I'm going to split that clip there, and I'm going to split it just after. So where's that, do we think? Maybe here? Here? Okay, so yeah, just here, just after, because I'm going to fade it in and out. And then I'm actually going to cut to the drummer a couple of other times as well, so I'm not going to delete this completely, but I'm just going to give myself a bit of space before it. I'm going to split that clip there, and then I'm going to delete that. There's my drum solo section. Give myself a bit of space after as well by splitting it there, and delete that. And then I'm going to go picture in picture again. Give it a border and a shadow, but I'm going to have it really big. Yeah, like that. I think that'll look really cool. You could just go full screen with it, but I like the way that it's going to like pop out and still look like it's in a frame. And then I'm just going to drag this slider here so that it sort of fades into it. And then so I don't mess the audio up, I'm just going to keep making sure I've got this clip highlighted. I'm going to go to the audio tab and I'm going to mute that because I don't want to double up the audio of the drums, I just want to cut to it visually. So then we get this kind of effect. Lovely. And because I've just deleted this section, I didn't just slide that away, I've still got Ben's drumming video to play with. And actually, I've just noticed that he pulls a very funny face there. So actually, what I want to do is I'm going to grab that bit of the video as well. I want that in the video. So I'm going to split that clip there. I mean, obviously it already is in the video, but I want to make it bigger. And I'm going to split it just, in fact, I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to give myself a bit of time afterwards. I don't want to use any of this extra video in there, so I'm going to split that there. And then delete that section. And that's left this funny face bit. Now what I could do is I could just leave that full screen and then fade it in and fade it out. That will give me a fun effect, so it will be like this. Not too bad, but actually I'm going to leave it picture in picture. But I'm actually going to have him quite big. And I'm planning to move some of the other boxes around here as well, but I can only do them one at a time. So I'm going to have Ben drumming like here. I'm going to put a border on. And I'm going to actually go on to this one. I'm going to use Ken Burns. And what you can do here is I've got a start point and an end point. So at the start, it's going to start zoomed out. And then I'm going to click on the end box and I'm going to make that smaller. And I'm just going to put it on his face. So it slowly zooms in on his face. So it looks like this. Now, it looks good, but it sounds bad because I've still got that audio up. So I'm just going to make sure I mute that. There we are. I love it. That looks funny, and that's what I want. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do with the drummer is at like 120, I'm going to split the video into 4 parts. So I'm going to have a box here, a box here, a box here, and a box here, and I want the drummer to be part of that. Okay, so from here, it's going to split into 4 bits. I'm going to split the clip here, just before. And it's going to split here. Okay, so I'm going to split it there as well. I'm going to split it either side. And get rid of a bit of video either side. I haven't used this video for anything yet, but I might want to use it for something. So I'm just going to leave it in the file and it's all synced up at the moment. So then I'm going to mute this bit of the video and I'm going to go picture in picture and I'm going to just put Ben up in the top right corner for this bit. And what's really nice about Movie Maker is it tells me when I'm in halfway there. So that's going to fit in there. I'm going to put a border on it. I'm not going to put a shadow on that bit because I'm going to have a video there, there and there. So there we have, that's going to fade out so that and I'm going to put some other boxes here, here and here. So once I've used all the bits of drums that I want, I'm just going to go through and delete the bits that I haven't used. I'm then going to save that video, file, share, file, and then once I've saved it I can reopen it and I'm going to choose another band member to do some cutaways for them. So that's the next step. So I'm going to do cutaways for each band member, but I can only do one band member at a time. So you have to have a bit of a visualization as to who you want to cut away to when.